What are you holding on to right now that you could let go of? What do you choose to carry with you as suffering or data or emotional baggage that is affecting the lens of feeling and sight and experience through which you see everything else? I'd like to invite you to activate a practice in your life that has been really beneficial for me. Thank you to my friend Cheryl, the same person who sent me the MIR method, for sending me a video of Michael Singer's, which I'm going to link to down below. It's all about letting go. And I began listening to this video back when I was living in Mazunte, Mexico, because Cheryl had sent it to me a couple months ago, and I never finished the video. And then it's just funny to see that progression. I had started listening to this Michael Singer talk, didn't finish it, was given a Michael Singer book, The Surrender Experiment, by one of my dear friends, Ben, and then circled back around to this Michael Singer video because I had gone back to find Cheryl's email for the MIR method, so everything came together. Noting the beautiful process of things, noting the synchronicities and the connections, how one thing leads to another, and often through a different path than you believe. It helps us to see those paths more and more clearly and to just see things as they are when we let go. An example for me is every time I meditate, I like to be moving a lot to get my to pop every bone in my back and in my body and just get myself to this point where I feel like my body's going to be perfectly aligned and ready to meditate. And so just beginning, it's a very tangible physical example of every time I feel that need to move or to pop or to perfect my posture, can I just let that go? Can I just actually do nothing? And I think you'll really enjoy listening to Michael Singer's talk about this. It's the best talk I've ever listened to by him. And he says over and over, I haven't really talked like this before, have I? In this particular audio cast about letting go. And it's just that every time something comes up that we feel like we need to fix or we need to change, rather than either reacting and doing something in the outside world or repressing it and pretending we don't feel it and saying like, oh no, I'm fine, just, or reaching out and saying, how can I fix it? How can I fix it? Not reacting, not repressing, letting go. Letting go. There is nothing to fix. And there is nothing to pretend that you don't feel. You know the truth of that karma, of that habitual response that comes up. And so rather than reacting to it, peanut butter. You guys got to see this. Peanut butter. What are you doing? We interrupt this program for peanut butter. That's the cat that I'm house sitting. So rather than reacting or responding, I mean, perhaps that was an example where I might have just done nothing. I was distracted away from consciousness by peanut butter and wanted to show you. And it would have been completely fine if I hadn't shown you. Rather than reacting or responding, we keep in touch with that consciousness, that awareness of being that allows us to make the choice, should we choose, to just let go. To remove one of those blocks, one of those rocks, one of those snags that's keeping experience from just flowing through, from coming and going. Neither good nor bad, not blocked. Flowing. So I'd love to hear about your practices lately of letting go. Maybe if you're someone who tends more towards outside fix it reaction, or repress it, keep it down, pretend it's not there, repression. And even just a tiny little victory of letting go, like mine. Every time that I choose to let go rather than move my body to get more comfortable or more perfected in my posture during meditation, every time I choose instead to let go, I strengthen that habit times like 1,000. And we can make a habit out of letting go. And each time we choose it, it gets easier. It's definitely super, super hard at the beginning. And we strengthen it each time we choose to let go, until letting go just becomes our way of being. We are open and completely in flow. I wish to let you go with another look at peanut butter here. Peanut butter and jelly. I think he likes being on camera.